Welcome back to all the crackers in the box. Hope everybody's doing well. Happy Monday. A few more days to go until the big day. Got a few things to finish up on the Master Splinter here. We've got a big pile of pieces. I have one thing left to make, and that would be the walking stick, so let's get started. Okay, hello everybody. First things first, my hands are so dry, and I seem to be fighting off another sinus infection. My middle daughter has been home most of last week, and I guess I picked up whatever is going on with her. And there goes my tripod. Amazing. As my hands are covered in lotion. Anyways. So I've got all my tools. Well, you know what? I think I forgot my pattern phone over there. Finish getting that in. If you've never heard of this before, this is great for anybody that works with any sort of fibers, cross stitch, any of that. It really, really doesn't transfer to your work. And if it makes your hands feel so nice. I do a lot of dishes and house cleaning and stuff, and I don't want to have my hands dried out when I crochet, because that will definitely take away from the fun of it. And this is my fun. This is what I do to enjoy my life. Alright. So we were talking before about yarn hauls, and I don't understand completely how so many people can do so many of them. And then I found myself watching one today because it happened to be on my For You list, and Bag O Day had me all excited about the wool warehouse. But to be fair, they have a couple kinds of yarn that I want to get more of, but to get here will be costing me an arm and a leg. And I did the transfer of what would be in my funds, and it's affordable, so now I'm really thinking about maybe making an order. A couple of them are very, I found them in the thrift store kind of thing, because I guess somebody was getting a lot of English, UK-based yarn, and I got a few pieces of it, and now I want a little bit more. Alright, so let's take a look at what we got here. We have Splinter Spotty. His gorgeous face. Well, it will be gorgeous when I'm done. We have, and I did do it, 2 hands. Let's clap from all my accomplishments. Yay! We have 2 feet for dancing. A ridiculously long tail. That does bend a little, so that's kind of cool. It is slightly stuffed. I didn't want to overstuff anything, especially the arms and whatnot. And then we have these crazy looking ears. Then I got the arms on the kimono. They're not really sitting flat per se, so I may have to wash this just to loosen it up a bit more. I tried really hard not to make this super stiff, but yeah, it's a stiff one. That is for sure. Anyway, a really long belt. So all of this is going into a plastic bag before I start losing all the pieces. So I have 1 piece left and to make the eyes. So please don't mind the crinkling. I really need to make sure that this is going to be in the right spot and I don't lose all the pieces. because I am really bad for that kind of thing. I'm a very busy person. So this right here is all I have left of the lighter brown. That is it. From size to this to this. That to me is an insane amount because it's well over 300 yards. That is a lot on one amigurumi. Alright, we've got my really thin black, which I really like for faces. We heart this yarn from Hobbii. Yeah, I'm finding this is my favorite one so far for the eyes, the embroidery. Wow, there's my word. Sorry, I've got a really bad sinus headache. It is just making me uncomfortable. I'm glad I'm not sneezing right now, but I can't promise that I won't start coughing and whatnot. The sore throat is from the sinus drip. I go through it quite often, so it's not worth me whining about. But if you hear me sounding a little bit quieter or not so myself, it's because I'm not doing the best. I will be fine though. Taking some cold and sinus medication. Okay, that's wrong pattern. We need to go to 2. Here we go. So, of course, it's got to go right into save mode, right? It's a magic ring of 6. Oh my goodness. Wow, sorry about that. I'm not quite sure why that's keeps teetering like that. It never does that. It's ghosts. The Christmas ghosts coming to get me for my bad attitude. Well, I did see it starts off with a 6 and a magic ring, so that's how I start a magic ring. I don't leave it wrapped around my fingers. I used to when I first started, but I'm comfortable now once I'm there. That is good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Oh, don't make this a problematic one here. Okay, it's still saving. It's making an auto recovery file. I've already run into it once where it decided to delete all my progress on this particular program. I was not a very happy person, but I knew where I was. Okay, we're good. So now it's just 42 rows of this. 42 rows of 6. Okay, pull that out and just start marking stuff off, I guess. Like that. And everything else is done, and then it's a matter of putting it together. And this one does not come with instructions on how to put it together. It's just like, you can do it. You're fine. Yeah, the yarn I was looking at was this really pretty Sidar one. I've never seen that one before. So I'm all like thinking about it in the middle of the night here. That's probably why people like yarn hauls. I know people really enjoy watching them. I kind of get it, but I'm just looking at it from, I would never be able to go through that many orders. I'd want to play with it all. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now, one thing I've heard repeatedly about magic rings is that they have the tendency to loosen over time. So, since I heard that, I always pull them as tight as possible in my second row. And then I make some really big knots down here. So if it does loosen, it's not going to completely come apart. I don't know, I heard it from a few places that it's happened to a few people where they had to a thing done, and it was beautiful, and it hung out for a while, and they washed it twice, and all of a sudden, boom, bam, there goes that magic ring, and I don't like the sound of that. I work way too hard to make this stuff to have to have it constantly falling apart. I'm trying my best to secure things. I think one of the loaf cats that I gave out needs an eye repair. I wasn't too sure about her eye. The little girl doesn't want to go without her for a night, so she's like, no, she can just chill up here. It'll be fine. I love her so much. I'm like, oh, sweetheart, send her back and I'll fix her eye for you so you can cuddle up with her. So I am doing fantastic on my time that I may even be able to throw in a couple extra things I have set aside that I'd like to make for a few of the family members. I am not doing bad at all. I don't think it's going to take me that much effort with the mittens. Blanket definitely won't be done, but I've made such big steps towards getting it done fast that it'll probably be done in time for his birthday in February. And I mean completely done, sewed up, ready to go. Either way, it will go really nice in our living room with our decor of Ninja Turtle. We have pillows and toys and posters and all sorts of stuff. Oh, and a fancy little child rug that he just loves. So, I don't mind. I like the Ninja Turtles. I'd like a little more Batman stuff out there because I'm a big Batman fan, but that's okay. My bedroom has another comic book character that I like from when I was younger. So, that's okay. We're just fun parents, what can I say? You want to decorate with Barbie dolls? Let's do this. Dolls everywhere. Superheroes? Sure, why not? They're only little for a short time. And, yeah. Before you know it, they're going to want all black. Everything black, Mom. I'm so dark. I'm so edgy. I'm always teasing my kids that they're dark and edgy. The big one thinks it's hilarious. The middle one is just starting to understand it. I'm always teasing my oldest son, telling him he's a lone wolf. Because of the movie Blades of Glory. Will Ferrell's characters telling everybody he's a lone wolf, and it just always makes me laugh. So I'm always teasing him, oh, you're such a lone wolf. Always on your own. So I guess my middle daughter has decided to tell people at school that she's a lone wolf. She's not the lone wolf. She's one of the social. Loves to talk to people, loves to meet new people, loves to make friends. My son that really doesn't like that kind of thing. He'll watch from the side, but he doesn't really want to be the center of attention. That is not his thing. And I totally understand that. I do really well with talking to the camera here and answering stuff online. But if I were to meet you face to face, I would probably feel really uncomfortable and struggle to figure out what to say because I'd be panicking the whole time. When I'm doing it as a job, I go into this mode where I can do it no problem. But for a social, I don't know, I just really struggle. I want to be better at it, I do. Especially getting my kids out, meeting new people, seeing things, trying new things. Well, not really. I don't really want to travel or go too far. I like my house. I'm kind of funny about it. I am an introvert. But I can be a very charming introvert. Oh my goodness. This is going to definitely finish this guy right off. And I believe I need 10mm sized eyes. And yeah, I don't know if I want to do the little goatee. There's a goatee that he has under his chin, but I just might. Maybe just do a little wig of like 4 loop stitches and cut them and spread them out. Soften them up a little, maybe do some on the ears. I'm not sure I like the ear shape. I'll have to get them on to see how I like it. I'll have to take a look at the picture and see how they did it. Yeah, I'm not sure where the arms and the legs go on. Did it on the bottom, like the leg parts? Because sometimes they put them on the sides, sort of. I'm going to assume the middle of the bottom. And yeah, that's one I can tick off my list. Really excited about that. Because this one turns out to be so much work. And huge. I was not expecting it to be this big. So probably the next time you see it on video, it will be done. Details on. I think I'm going to make him a little black nose too. Or I can just embroider it on maybe. I'll have to take a little better look at that. Oh no. Yeah, I'm going to go there. It was 3. We'll say 3. It'll work out. Just sitting there thinking about his nose. Okay, hold on. Alright, well I think I got it secured now, so there we go, and I forgot to mark that row off. Don't forget. So this shouldn't take me too long. I'm already at 7 rows. And I should have this big giant rat done. And that'll be the end of that one. One more. Thanks for joining here at All the Crackers in the Box. I will see you again very, very soon.